you for joining me for another Thursday origami with Miss Nguyen. Do you ever wonder what I do with all of the origamis I make during swimming? Well, let me show you. I put them all on my window. All right, so let's get started. Today we're going to fold an origami turtle. I know that normally I would use my neon paper, but today I'm actually going to use real origami paper, which is a color or a pattern on one side and white on the other side. There are a few folds in this turtle that will kind of help you see better with different colors on the reverse sides. So the first step before we get started is to fold all of our guidelines, right? So those are the lines again that go left to right, the lines that go up and down, as well as the lines that go diagonally. All right, so once you have the guidelines folded, what you're going to do is you're going to fold all of these four corners in towards the center. Except you're going to fold 1, 2, 3 corners inward. And that last corner, you're going to do the same, except you're going to flip it reverse and fold it inwards on the outside of your square. So you'll have 3 folded inwards and 1 folded outwards. All right, so now that we have this folded, what we're going to do is we're actually going to flip it over, and the white part, the one that was outwards, is actually going to get folded now inwards. So what you're going to do is you're going to diagonal fold one way, diagonal fold the other way, making sure that you keep that outward solo flap on the inside. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take these two sides and we're actually going to push fold towards each other, and it's going to form a nice base for our turtle. Okay, so when you have this folded, you should have 3 now. 1, 2, 3 flaps on the outside, and then the other side, the flap is folded inwards. Okay, so we're actually going to start on the one opposite the inside fold. We're going to unfold it. And what you're going to do now is that you're going to, actually, we'll flip it. What you're going to do now is that you're going to take that flap corner and you're going to fold it halfway up. I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit for you to see better. All right, once that's done, you're going to unfold that, and that line right there that you just folded, you're also going to fold halfway between that and match those lines to this very top of your triangle, like that. So as you can see, there's one guideline here and one guideline that meets the line behind it. So once you have that done, you're of course going to unfold it. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take this left edge and you're going to fold it up to meet this top straight edge, just across like this. When that's done, you're going to do the same to the other side. All right, so now comes a little bit tricky. So those two guidelines right there and right there, you're actually going to push in on them, except we're not going to go all the way straight right here because we actually have to make it a little bit of a head. We're going to go up to that midway guideline, and from there we're going to push fold in on this side along that diagonal line you just folded. What you're going to do is kind of eyeball it and push fold it down like that, where you see there's some white and then there's a little bit of the colored sheet. And you're gonna do the same to the other side. And wait. And this is the part of origami that's just an eyeball, so you kind of just eyeball it to your best abilities to make sure it's even on both sides. All right, once that's done, what we're gonna do now is fold the legs of our turtle. Our first one is, do you see this flap on the inside that's still colored? You're gonna fold that up just tall enough to meet the head of your turtle. And when you lay it like this, you should be able to see it. When that's done, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just gently take that little flap you just made and pull down until you see it on the bottom edge of your turtle. So I'm gonna show you that again on the right side. I'm going to take this. We're actually gonna just fold this flap up where it's at the same level as the turtle's head. And now from this side, we're just going to gently take that same flap and gently pull it down until we see it peek down the other side of our turtle. All right. Now that that's done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold the top legs. So what you're gonna do here is that this top leg, you're just gonna fold it over, just like that, as far over as much as you can, right? If you tug it right here, that's too much because this bottom leg has moved. So just fold it over, like that. Once that's done, you're just gonna take that same little leg arm and you're just gonna fold it in a diagonal going a little bit down. And that's done, we're gonna do the same over here. We're gonna take the right side and we're just gonna fold it over as much as we can without the bottom leg of the turtle moving. Just like that. And once that's creased, we're going to take that same leg, fold it downwards, back fold it if you will, a little bit. And that will be the legs of our turtle. When that's done, we're going to flip it over and we're going to fold the turtle's shell. We do that by this. You take this flapper here and you're going to fold it until this tip meets the inside of the turtle's bottom legs, like this. From the side angle, it looks kind of like this. See how it meets? Just gonna fold it down just like that. And you'll do the same to the other side. Where this tip right here, we're gonna fold it till it meets the inside of our turtle's legs. Yeah. And now we have our turtle. The only thing left now is to clean up the turtle a little bit. We're going to take this left edge of the turtle and we're just going to fold it back to shape the turtle's shell. And we'll do the same to the other side. We'll just fold it and tuck it back to shape the turtle's shell. And then the last fold, clean up its head. And now you've got a little turtle. And what's great about this origami paper is that you can fold it in reverse and your turtle shell will be the inverse of itself. And when you fold the two turtles with the colored side of the paper on different sides, you get two different turtles that are like sisters. Alright guys, thank you for joining me this week to fold my little turtles. And now that they're done, I'm gonna go ahead and take them to the window with all my other friends. See you next week. Bye!